when you, like, they're not just going to go absolutely insane because it doesn't make you feel good.
Well, they don't even go insane already. Hey, welcome to episode 6 of the Duncan and Deanna Show, where we talk about homeschool, health, and a little bit of business. And the main thing we're going to talk about in this one today was health. This is going to be more about health and just eating, how bad sugar is for you.
It's food. I like talking about food.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because it's interesting.
It's interesting.
Like, I find
what
it really
part
interesting.
About it? Well,
to
you were going to go
food.
take some course at one point.
Yeah,
you were
I still
interested
want
in
to.
doing.
Maybe
What was that
someday.
again?
Holistic nutrition.
Okay. What's that?
It's like healing your body with food, basically.
Yeah.
Because that's what food does. Food is like medicine. Preventative medicine.
100%. And most stuff can be healed with food.
A lot of stuff can.
Like, there's way more disease and sickness than needs to be that could all be healed by a little bit of change in diet, or a big change in diet, and then exercise.
Yeah.
Because you could change your diet, but then if you don't exercise, I feel like it wouldn't be as beneficial. But when you do both,
hand in hand.
And you don't even have to do that intensive exercise.
No, like
walking. I see pretty big people in the gym sometimes, and I'm like, that's sweet. Like, I like that. But I'm like, you don't need to be strength training. Like, start with walking. Just put the miles on. And if it's too much weight and it's bad on your knees to walk, go swim or something. But like, burn calories.
Yeah.
Like doing whatever they're doing, different exercises, right? They always like the machines because they're probably new to the gym or whatever. But
well, that's what you think of when you think of exercising. Like, I'm going to go exercise as you go to the gym.
Yeah, or just hit the treadmill, put it on a bit of an incline, and just sweat like crazy.
Walking is probably the best workout.
Walking,
for your body.
biking.
Yeah.
Walking, if you were pretty heavy, it could be hard on the knees, but swimming can burn a pile of calories. Like, get in there and get in the aerobics class.
Swimming is supposed to be one of the best exercises, actually, because it works all your muscles.
Yeah. I used to go to the pool when I was in college in Grand Prairie. And one time, and like, I was like just a goof, you know, how kind of whatever. But there was this like aerobics class going on, and the guy that was teaching it was in like a leopard skin Speedo, and the teacher guy doesn't go in the water, right? And then he had all these old ladies, and he was probably 60 himself.
That's how he got the old ladies in the class, though.
Yeah, there's all these old ladies in there, right? And they're doing their things. So I jumped in. I wasn't part of the class. We were leaving, and I was like, me and my buddies, we jumped in. Or I think I just jumped in, and I was no, that's not how it started. You know what I did? I went right behind him, and I was doing the movements. Behind him, just kind of mocking him, right? And he's like, get in there and join the class, and let's see if you can keep up. So I got in, and of course the ladies in there are just kind of doing their thing. They're not trying to keep up to his movements. He's going way faster. So I was trying to keep up, and all 3 of us jumped in, and we were bagged. Like, it was hard work. Like, if you actually go full speed and try and do what they're doing, what the instructor guy in the Speedo is doing.
Yeah, the old ladies that do that, they're onto something. Like, that's good.
Yeah, it's a good, gentle form of exercise.
Old people,
Yeah, exactly. The main thing with food that I'm like super passionate about is how terrible sugar is for you.
I know.
Like, I don't know if we have sugar in the house right now.
We don't have any sugar in the house right now.
Good. Keep it that way. Like, I can't stand that. If I even see some brown sugar, like, it ticks me off inside.
Really?
Because to me, like, sugar is just poison.
Yeah.
Like, honey, maple syrup. People are like,
always have that.
They're like, they say it's the same thing, but I disagree with that.
I do too.
Like, I can have honey and maple syrup, and I'm not right now because I'm doing low carb diet for 75 hard. But when I have honey or maple syrup, I don't feel like I feel when I have sugar.
Yeah, it actually makes you feel ill, like when you're not used to it. Sugar does.
But honey and maple syrup don't.
No.
but you're also not glugging it back. Like, think of the amount of sugar. I don't know how much sugar's in like a Starbucks drink, but there's a heap of
lot.
it, right?
Yeah.
And I'd looked up before this because I wanted to know.
Well, even cookies, like if you're making cookies with full sugar, like a regular cookie recipe, it calls for like at least a cup of sugar.
Yeah,
But
it's
all the recipes
disgusting.
that I have for that use maple syrup and honey or whatever, it's usually like a third of a cup.
Yeah. Mom always used to half the sugar when we were kids growing up. So like
Yeah.
whenever we went to a friend's house, we were like we didn't like the stuff as much because it was just so sweet.
When you're not used to it, I think like some people are like not sure how like they could go without it or whatever. Like, oh, like that's so hard or whatever. I couldn't do without sugar.
it's
But
an
then
addiction.
after you get rid of it and you go back to it, it actually doesn't taste good
Yeah.
and makes you feel ill. It's just to get over that hump.
Well, and start to realize how good you can feel. But it's an addiction. Like I remember like craving, like grabbing. I used to get those things in the, I don't even know what they're called. They have this like filling and this like white icing on top, and they're in a plastic bag at the gas stations. You open the,
Oh, okay.
it's like a pastry, but in a plastic bag, and it's like so full of chemicals because it sits on the shelf for years, and it's still good and soft. So good.
Like those moons, half moons or whatever.
No, they're like a Danish thing.
Oh.
And I used to get one of those and a rock star, like all the time, like every day almost. Not, this was before we were even married, but
Yeah.
so, and I remember craving like the apple pies at A&W and stuff. And even going to, right before I finally got on 75 hard, I remember going to someone's house, being like, I shouldn't have any dessert. Like it's not good for me. And then taking one of every single dessert and eating it and feeling like a piece of crap. Because you feel bad, you feel gross because of the sugar, but you also feel bad because you can't control yourself. And as soon as you're not in control of yourself, you feel like garbage.
Yeah.
Because I think that's how you probably can get mental problems and stuff. Because if you're not in control of yourself, in that case, I'm letting sugar and my cravings control me.
That's what I like because right now I'm counting calories for 75 hard. That's what I like about 75 hard is that there's no like, it takes out that willpower, like the need for willpower, right? Because you're like, no, I can't eat anymore.
Yeah. But there'd be some people that'd just be like, oh, whatever, I'd eat if I wanted to.
I guess.
75 hard or not.
Yeah.
But that's a different problem. So I looked it up. So in 1930, the average person ate 40 to 45 pounds a year of sugar, which seems like a lot, right? 45 pounds every year of sugar.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
And guess how much in the 2020s?
You said 40, 45?
Yeah, in 1930.
100? Probably at least double.
The average now is 130 to 152 pounds a year of sugar per person.
That's crazy.
So in the 1930s, it was 40 to 45. 1960 was around 75 pounds a year per person, and now it's up to 152 pounds per year per person.
That's wild.
152 pounds. Like, that's an insane amount of sugar.
Mm-hmm. Well, literally everything has sugar in it now. Like that you buy at the store.
Well, you can't
not
buy
literally. There's some
just
stuff.
about.
Like
you have
salt.
a tough time buying, like that salt we bought. Normal salt.
Table salt.
Table salt. Look on the ingredient list. Because I just look on ingredients for everything. Like, who would even look at the ingredients of salt?
I bought it because I was like, salt.
Yeah, well, it's salt. Who's looking at the ingredients?
Yeah.
Why is there even an ingredient list on salt?
Yeah.
And it's like salt, sugar, and iodide.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar. Like, why is there sugar and salt? Like, it's literally, like you say, it's in everything. Like, even buying, and the only spot I get sugar, I probably get it in a couple different things, but like, I buy sausages for lunch, and they have sugar in them, but they still only have 1 gram of carb per 100 grams of meat.
Yeah.
So it must be very minor. So why even put it in? I don't know. But it's like they got to put it in all the time in anything. And then so then I looked up too, I could just go on, but the problems that sugar causes, because another thing is people might think it's not a problem.
Yeah.
There's
It's
like,
very inflammatory, which I think all those like problems that are on your list are caused by inflammation.
they're caused by a bunch of different stuff, but type 2 diabetes, because the spikes from the sugar cause you to have insulin resistance. So then you get type 2 diabetes, fixable by diet. Fatty liver disease, increased belly fat. Yeah, that's clear. It turns to fat. Weight gain and obesity. Yep.
I think Alzheimer's on that list?
Yep.
I saw Alzheimer's, which is crazy.
Low HDL cholesterol, which is good cholesterol. High blood pressure, heart attacks, strokes. Heart attacks like the leading cause of death in North America. And it is caused by too much sugar, or that's a huge cause of it. There's other causes too, but strokes, there's the inflammation, like you said, joint pain and arthritis, hormonal imbalance, constant hunger and cravings. So not only are you eating it, now you're craving and you're hungry and you want to eat more. Yeah. So then there comes the obesity, poor sleep quality, reduced testosterone in men, fertility issues in women, which there's tons of fertility issues nowadays. Well, if the woman's eating 100, and that's average is 130 to 152, there's people eating 250 pounds of sugar in a year.
Yeah.
Depression, anxiety, all sorts of people that say they have that now.
I notice the difference when I eat not lots of sugar, because we eat low, but if I am careless.
Deanna's sneaking sugar. We go to the coffee shop and Deanna's ripping open sugar packets. I don't get these at home.
I'm not allowed at home.
Yeah, exactly.
If I get careless and I just like stop caring for a little bit and you get a treat here and there, go to Starbucks, that's a ton of sugar. All that, I do notice my anxiety levels are way up.
Yeah.
And when I'm on my period, it's way more painful.
Crazy. I just want to correct that though. You can't get careless and eat sugar. Can't
you know what I mean.
I'm correcting it because it's it starts with the language. You control what you put in your mouth, and you can't carelessly like, oops, I just accidentally ate a donut, drank a frappuccino, and like had a popsicle. Like that's not a careless.
Yeah, it is. It's like I don't care. It's like that.
In that sense.
Yeah. It's like not caring.
But in the way it sounded to me is like accidental. Like you can't
I would
accidentally.
have said accidentally.
But, okay.
No, careless is like, well, whatever. The lot, like I really want, like the eggnog latte that I got, whatever. It's like, no, like it's Christmas time. I want an eggnog latte, whatever. It's just like I didn't care and I drank it and I felt terrible.
Mm-hmm. I understand what you mean. But I've heard people say like, I accidentally had a donut or whatever.
Yeah, that's different than careless though.
But that's a lie. You can't accidentally, my hand just like, it just went out and this donut just flew into my mouth and like, I was just laying there with my mouth open and a donut just came flying in out of nowhere.
You actually can.
Accidentally.
If you aren't really looking though, you can accidentally eat a lot of sugar because sauces have a ton of sugar. Things that you wouldn't really think of have tons of sugar. Some spices have sugar in them. Like, so you can't accidentally have sugar.
Well, lots of seasonings have sugar in, but you're not getting, that's such a minor amount of sugar. You put that on your sauces? Outside of maybe not in a sauce, but you're also not.
Huge amounts.
Yeah, but you're not glugging it down too.
But in like a chili, have you ever made chili?
No. Does it have lots of sugar?
Chili sometimes has like a cup of brown sugar in it.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Or pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
Some of the seasonings too, but then other stuff like look at this. Alzheimer's, like you said, dementia, brain fog, mood instability, tooth decay, obviously. That's like the only thing everyone actually knows, that like sugar's bad for your teeth. Well, the teeth's the first thing that it hits.
Teeth and weight.
Imagine the other stuff.
Ones that people are just know, but all the other things.
Slower healing and recovery, accelerated skin aging and wrinkles, loss of skin elasticity, increased cancer risk. Cancer feeds on sugar. Addiction-like cravings and loss of appetite control. I read this thing about, that's insane, because it is an addiction. Sugar is an addiction. And I read this thing, speaking of cancer, this guy that got cancer, and he always had wanted to swim can't remember if it was
Oh,
local
yeah.
here, like the length of one of these big lakes.
I remember
Maybe it
you saying
wasn't
something
local.
about it.
Wherever it was, he's like, oh, I've always wanted to do that. And he had this crazy cancer. They're like, I'd have to look it up. I should look it up. But yeah, they're basically, you're done if, you know, you've got 2 weeks or you've got 6 months or whatever it was left to live. So he's like, well, he was a swimmer and he always wanted to swim this lake. So he swam it, and I forget how long it took him. I feel like it took like a day or two. And he was not eating the whole time, and just physically, it might not have took a day or two, but I feel like it took a very long time to be swimming. I'll have to look it up. But he was swimming the length of this lake and not eating food and just physically exhausting himself, right? And he got out the other side, and I think like by the time he was done, he went in and they scanned him again. He had no cancer. I think it was that quick.
Really?
Because his body was just
Eating
starving
itself.
and yeah. Something like that. I should look that up. Let me look it up right now just so that people can't argue it too bad.
Too bad.
You can keep talking while I look it up.
Well, that's what fasting, like, fasting does that, right?
Oh, me
That's
and
what,
Willie
like,
are going to do a 5-day fast
yeah, I will not be
starting
participating.
on January 19th. He says that's not very long from now. I'm kind of hesitant to do it, but I'll do it.
5 days.
100-hour.
Oh, wow.
Grant Cardone just did one.
Yeah.
Lost
That's supposed
20
to be
pounds.
good if you, I wonder, like, I know it's supposed to be good for if you have cancer and stuff like that. But,
yeah, it eats everybody has cancer in them.
Yeah.
But it eats up the dead cells and cancer and everything, and it does a bunch of other stuff for you. I'd have to.
Well, fasting, I was looking it up the other day. It does have lots of benefits, but I would have to be like pretty desperate before I would try fasting. Just like being in a calorie deficit and just I'm still eating, but I'm hungry. You know?
Mm-hmm.
To think of that like on a more extreme level does not sound like my idea of a fun time. Like I like to challenge myself in different areas, not that area, you know?
Yeah.
Did you find it?
Oh, I can't find it now. No, it's made up.
Yeah, no. I feel like it was in the Okanagan, though.
Yeah, I thought so too, but cold water cured Dean Hall's cancer. No, not sure. Anyway.
Untrue.
Maybe it's not true. But they would hide that stuff too. They don't want people to know that you can get rid of cancer without getting sicker.
Yeah.
But anyway, maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. Good clickbait.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fast. Actually, if anyone wants to join on the fast.
Duncan will be doing it, and Duncan alone.
No, me and Willie.
Duncan and Willie.
January 19th, we're starting. Which means I'm going to stop eating after supper on January 18th because I started at night. I'm not going to eat breakfast and then do it. That would be a weird way to do it.
Okay.
That's a long shot.
That's actually kind of nice, like, then for me, because I don't have to make big meals or anything.
Then I just work more because I don't want to sit around in the evenings. That's my strategy when I'm fasting.
Yeah.
When you're fasting, you can't sit around. That's next Monday. So that's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Are you away? Yeah, you're away then.
Oh, that's during the Pacific Ag Show. Nice.
Save money.
Yeah, I'll say.
When you go away. Every time you go away, just do a fast.
That's kind of a goofy time to do it.
I would say.
I might have to see if he'll push it to next week. I don't know if I want to be running on the very end of my fast, trying to run a show booth and sell stuff.
Yeah.
Might be fine, but I feel like I could have pretty low energy. I'm not quite sure. I've done 3 days a couple times.
Yeah.
Twice. 3 days isn't hard. 3 days goes by like, but 5 is a whole week. Why do you have
to do 5? Just do 3.
Well, we want to do 5.
Okay. Anyway, back to what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar.
Well, I think we kind of beat that around enough.
Oh, okay.
It's terrible.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Or you had something else on your mind about sugar?
No.
Okay. Well, how can someone quit the addiction of sugar? Because you actually relapse from it a bit.
What do you mean?
Like, I think when people quit eating sugar, they feel weird. Like, if you're eating a ton of sugar
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
and you quit, you get like low sugar lows, low blood sugar in the day,
You could wean
get
yourself
weird
off
stuff.
of it. If you had a super high, like if you ate a ton of sugar,
Yeah.
you could wean yourself off of it if you didn't want to feel terrible. Because I think I have heard actually getting headaches from
Not eating
not
sugar.
eating it.
Yeah, well, your body's used to it. It's
Yeah.
like quitting any other drug.
Yeah.
Sugar is a drug.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite a drug.
I think it's a drug. Look at how it's set up.
Grows in the ground.
Yeah. So does pretty much any other drug you can think of. Think of like when you go to the store, everything's set up to make you maximize sugar. You go through like the checkout, there's sugar.
Because it's addicting. So you're gonna
Like, what do they say? Shop the outside of the store, but then the outside of the store is the checkout lines, and they're full of sugar. So you could shop the whole outside of the store, and he'll still hit up sugar.
Yeah.
Plus, go down the dairy aisle, yogurts with loads of sugar in them. Mm-hmm. Usually there's like puddings and crap along there, or that rice pudding. And then you go around the other side. So I'm just thinking of Enderby Askew's. You've got ice cream. Now, a lot of stores don't have ice cream on the edge, but a lot do. So
yeah,
you got ice cream. You got all sorts of junk. So even the outside's not safe.
But if you're wanting to start, that's a good place to start.
Yeah. But I mean, the nuts and stuff aren't on the outside.
Yeah.
Or them pork rinds in the bags, those things are good. Like, no sugar in those. They're cooked in fat.
Yeah.
Fat cooked in fat.
Not my favorite. And like some people, like there's sugar alternatives like stevia.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I think maple syrup and honey are the best way to go. You can easily substitute that. But the stevia is not my favorite.
Yeah.
But
Zevias are good though.
You do get used to the other stuff too, so don't have to completely.
Yeah, stevia has a bit of taste.
Chocolate.
I like using that maltitol or erythritol and stuff, but
I don't like that.
If you have too much of it, you get gas too, so it can't be that good for you.
No, well, just look at the name, and it does, like you can tell that it's not erythritol. Like, woo, that sounds really good.
Well, you can't go off a name.
Erythritol sounds like a chemical.
Frappuccino. That doesn't sound very good.
Frappuccino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
like
drink them all the time.
Well, it's a cold cappuccino, basically, right?
Yeah, the weird
that
name,
sounds
right?
Good. No, like erythritol. That sounds like it's an alcohol,
delicious.
isn't it?
Sugar alcohol.
It's a sugar alcohol.
Yeah. I don't even know how sugar alcohols work. I'd have to look it up.
I don't either.
But somehow they count as low carb.
Mm-hmm. But do you know what's wild? I did want to say this. That amount of people that think that we are like harming our kids because we don't feed them sugar.
What? Who thinks
I told you
that?
that?
Name them.
No, no. But like,
people have said that to you.
No, they've said like, okay, people say this to me often.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to feed them in moderation.
Yeah.
You still have to give it to them because like, just wait until they move out, then they're just gonna go crazy. I say that to me.
That is the stupidest thing. That's like saying.
I told you that.
That's like saying, let's give your kids a little bit of cocaine right now so that when they move out, they don't get tempted to try it.
Yeah.
Or let them smoke the odd cigarette.
Yeah.
Just so when they move out, they don't get addicted to cigarettes.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that weird?
That is so
like,
dumb.
I think that is fed. Like, I think a lot of people have that opinion, or not opinion, but have that feeling. Like, I can't completely deprive them because then they'll just go like crazy.
I mean, I guess we'll see when maybe our kids will grow up to be alcoholics, drug addicts, eating sugar all day long and 300 pounds.
No, but remember.
But I mean, when your 1.5-year-old kid's doing squats by herself in the living room, I feel like they're getting raised the right way.
No.
I don't think I'm not too worried about them running off and Yeah, and they might, go eat a couple pails of ice cream here and there or whatever. Like I know when I moved out, mom and dad ate a lot better than I ate when I moved out.
Yeah.
I bought everything I never could have
Like, I think
tried.
everyone maybe does that to some
Like
extent.
them canned wieners. You ever
It's
had canned wieners?
disgusting. No, you've bought them before. I didn't eat them.
Yeah, I used to make sandwiches with them in college. Take the wieners out of the can, slice them up,
That
little
is
mayonnaise,
disgusting.
nice little sandwich.
That's so gross.
Well, those canned wieners are better than a lot of things people eat.
Yeah, I know, but that just sounds gross. But as long as they like...
You don't like your wieners canned?
No. They look sickly. Like pale, white hot dogs. But if they...
Funny.
Like, remember when we got the pie in Florida?
Oh, yeah. So that is when I actually ate some sugar. That's the only time I've ate a lot of sugar in years. So we went when we were in Key West, for the listener, watcher. When you're in Key West, I was like, oh, we got to try key lime pie, because I always I like lemon meringue, that sort of stuff. And key lime pie, to me, that sounds kind of similar. So I went to a place that's famous. I mean, everywhere's famous for their key lime pie. There, bought
5. They were like,
yeah, I don't know why I didn't
slices.
just buy one and we shared it. We probably would have felt okay.
Came back with 5 pieces of pie.
Huge. They were like the biggest piece of pie I ever seen. I think
Each of the kids were like as big as the kid's head.
And I ate that thing, and by the end, I didn't even enjoy it.
No,
the kids barely
really
ate any
sick.
of theirs.
They did.
And I felt sick all night. Like, I felt terrible. My stomach was just, oof. I did not feel good.
But it was kind of like proof, because like the kids were so stoked for this pie, right?
Yeah.
And then they just like picked at it. They maybe had 2 bites, and their pie was just absolutely destroyed on their thing, whatever. It was just proof, like, when you, like, they're not just going to go absolutely insane because it doesn't make you feel good.
Well, they don't even go insane already. And at this age is when most people's kids are like horking down everything they can.
Yeah.
Like Rain, maybe he'll
does.
pound a little sugar.
With
but
like side-eyeing you.
Yeah. But she's also at that age still where they don't think about stuff as much.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, I forgot about that. Because I thought I didn't have any recent experience, but that was one.
Yeah.
And other than that, like, I haven't had sugar, and that's the first time I've ate a full dessert in probably since 2021 or whenever I started 75 Hard, 22, I think it was. 3 years. And I've had bites of a dessert here and there, tasted some. But one thing that I always do, like, say if I'm on an Air Canada flight and they bring you the food, like if you're in business class and you get the meal, there's a little treat, dessert. Like, I'll take one.
Do you eat it?
No, I'll take one bite out of it sometimes to taste it and purposely leave it with only one bite out, because I'm like, that, to me, that's like super like willpower, because most people eat the whole thing, right, and then want another one. So like when I'll try a dessert or I'll have a piece of one, if it's like like say at the conferences, there's always a dessert, like they feed you the meal, you remember that?
Yeah, I ate the whole thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Like, I'll take
so good.
like a bite or 2 out of it, and I'll never eat the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah, because to me, that's like, to me, it shows that I'm still in control of what I put in my mouth. If I couldn't help it but eat the whole thing, then I feel like I'm out of control.
Oh, really?
I don't want to feel out of control. I want to be in control
choose to eat it.
of what goes in my mouth.
I don't feel out of control with it.
But if you leave a little bit, you're in control.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I was taught growing up always to eat all the food on my plate, basically scrape the plate till it's perfectly clean, which I don't do anymore.
No.
And it's hard for me, but I try to just break that habit by leaving a little bit of food on the plate, or if I order a steak at a restaurant, just leaving a little bit of meat on the bone and not just totally gnawing every bit off. Like, there's no reason to. It's not like I'm starving and I need that little extra bit. And I don't even know really what the point is, except that I'm not doing it because I feel like I have to for some reason, when I know I don't have to. Like, it doesn't benefit anybody if I don't eat all the meat.
Little game.
Yeah, it's like a thing just to, like, I am in control. I'm not being, it's not being decided for me by like how I was raised or by me just being out of control and being controlled by the stuff that the addiction of eating, you know?
Mm-hmm. Do you think you have an eating disorder?
No. Why would you say that? I mean, I can eat a lot of calories.
Some may think that you have an eating disorder.
I can pound a lot of calories.
Yeah, I know you can. You probably do. Just
well,
eating
I do because I eat
healthy food.
Eating low carb, but I eat I don't really eat much lunch. Some days I don't have any lunch. Like I had a sausage for lunch today, which is 150 calories. But a lot of days I won't eat any lunch. But then sometimes I'll go buy a bag of cheese curds, which is like, if I buy a big bag, I can pound 1,000 calories. Just boom.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's, to me, I'd rather eat a lot of calories of fat and meat protein and less sugar if you're going to eat calories. Mm-hmm. But cut the sugar. That's the one downside of calorie diets where you're like, oh, I'll only eat so many calories, is people don't necessarily eat healthy. Like low calorie is not necessarily healthy.
But I think that
because you can pound some sucralose drinks, some Diet Cokes or something, aspartames. You can eat desserts with sugar in them if they're under your calorie count. And so people eat more of the crap still, whereas I would rather focus on a healthy diet and not worry about calories. For me, it's like one or the other. It's hard to do both.
But if you wanted to lose weight, you'd have to think a little bit about calories.
Yeah, just don't eat lunch or something, and then you'll cut out enough calories.
But I think it doesn't take too long when you're counting calories to realize, like, okay, I'm hungry, and what is actually going to keep me full is
not sugar. But heavy carbs, will, like rice and stuff, turns into sugar pretty fast.
Yeah, but
so it's not much better.
What?
And high calorie.
No, but I mean, like, you figure out pretty quick that meat is going to
sustain you longer. Yeah.
Be less hungry. But I'm still hungry, and I've been eating meat. So.
But whenever you're hungry, you just know that's fat burning.
Yeah. You're not even going to see me sitting on this couch next episode. I'm just kidding.
There we go. Okay, good. Hey, thanks for watching this episode.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do sugar. Don't do drugs. Drugs are made for thugs. You ever see that video?
No.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hey, if you want to join us on an episode of this podcast, whether you've got contrary views or the same views as us, we'd love to entertain the conversation.